Dale Little here in Cesnădea, Romania. You're looking at a map, of course, and that's not Romania. You notice India there in the dark green, and the arrow pointing up there is still another dark green area, smaller, that runs over into China, actually. Now, right below on the lower side is Myanmar, and up on the upper side is borders with China, that small strip of land. Almost all of that area up until a fairly recent history was inhabited by headhunters. It's primarily, I think, a mountainous area. I know part of it is. I think much of it is. But on the lower end, where the arrow points directly to, is a place called Nagaland, which I'm fairly familiar with due to a couple that came to Finding Hope Ministries here in Cesnădea, a ministry at Nathan and Anka Merrill run here from children's homes. And so they came, and I think they actually sponsored one of the kids. And a good, fine Christian couple we got to know very well, and appreciate them. But they're from Nagaland. They actually speak English. They don't really fit our typical thoughts of what people from India are like because they're in a different region there. But they speak English and actually look more Asian than they do Indian, the people from that area, many of them. And so up on the north side, though, there's a place called Assam, and that's what I want to talk about. Assam, like I say, similarly, had headhunters, and back after the Great Welsh Revival, and this goes back maybe 150 years or so ago, more, there was some missionaries from Welsh, the Welsh Revival that came and started to reach out to those headhunters, and they won this one family, and this is recorded in a book, and also you'll see this story, I know, on other places, but I want to give it a little different flavor. This book, Why God Why, pastor in India, Dr. P.P. Job, tells this story. And it's the history of behind the song, I Have Decided to Follow Jesus. And so he recounts how this one family is a father and a wife and mother, of course, and two children. I think it's two little boys. And they had become fervent Christians. And they were on fire for God. And if anything happens as a result of this video, I would hope that it sets some people on fire for God. We need that in our church. We need that in our own hearts, and we need that in our churches in America, and probably here in Romania too, really around the world. And the Church of Jesus Christ needs to decide, how serious they are about following Christ. And at any rate, this family, they were leading others to Christ in this village, and the chief did not like it. And so he called the family before him and told them, you're going to either denounce your Christian faith or you'll be executed. And this pastor or this father and husband that had been on fire for God had began to sing a song. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. Well, the chief was pretty enraged, and he ordered his archers to put arrows into the two children. And as they lay dying, the chief again tells the father, you need to renounce your faith and this religion you're following. And he said, your wife will be next. The husband responded, though none go with me, I still will follow. Though none go with me, I still will follow. Though none go with me, I still will follow. No turning back, no turning back. Well, you know, if the rage could get any more, the chief was even more enraged, and he followed through and commanded the wife to be shot. So now the three lay on the ground dead, and he says, this is your last chance. And again the husband responded, the world behind me, the cross before me. The world behind me, the cross before me. The world behind me, the cross before me. No turning back, no turning back. Well, with kind of now with a mixture of rage and frustration, the chief orders the husband shot, and the family is laying there dead. But Holy Spirit began to work on that chief later on, and he became a Christian himself. Eventually, the whole tribe followed the chief and became a Christian tribe, the whole tribe. And so that brings us to you. Where are you at? Is this something that you maybe been thinking about, or you know you needed to do but you haven't? Now's the time for you to decide whether you're going to follow Christ or you're going to follow the world. And he said that he would not turn any away that would call on him with a broken and a contrite heart and spirit. So you can do that today. Will you decide now to follow Jesus? Will you decide now to follow Jesus? Will you decide now to follow Jesus? No turning back, no turning back. And what about you that say you're following Christ or you're a Christian? At one time you committed to doing that, but maybe you're not now. Are you really? Maybe it's time for you to make that same commitment. If you've never done it, or if you've kind of fallen back from, maybe you've been following at a distance. Maybe you need to say this. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.